a crooked sheriff has a career soldier's son arrested on false charges, it's Dad to the rescue in his very own Sherman tank. When James Garner, Shirley Jones, and C. Thomas Howell star in Tank. Next on PRISM.
There are lots of surprises coming your way on PRISM in June. Open this box and you'll discover one of the cutest pets ever. He's a gremlin, but gremlins can be devilish too, as you'll find out. You'll find Chevy Chase as an ace reporter called Fletch, who has to draw on all the tricks and disguises at his disposal to get him out of one scrape after another. And speaking of scrapes, whether it's the Eiffel Tower or the Golden Gate Bridge, nobody seems to be able to get into them like 007, especially in his newest adventure, A View to a Kill. Fortunately, here's one man who can take care of himself, most of the time anyway. June on PRISM means Julie Haggerty and Albert Brooks giving up everything to go and find the simple life. It's not as simple as they think, as you'll see when the two of them get lost in America. June means excitement that's really out of this world, as three youngsters find themselves pulled into space in Explorers. And June on PRISM means sports. The Phillies go to bat against Los Angeles, Montreal, St. Louis, and Chicago, and wrap up the month at Pittsburgh. There's wrestling from the Spectrum, PRISM's weekly pennant chase series, and Jim Barniak's sports scrapbook, featuring an interview with former golf champ Betsy Rawls. And there's more. To keep you on the edge of your seat, Sylvester Stallone returns in Nighthawks, a thriller about a terrorist gone mad in New York City. To keep you guessing, there's The Masks of Death, a Sherlock Holmes baffler in which there are no clues, just plenty of victims to deal with. To keep you laughing, there's Goodbye New York, with Julie Haggerty stranded in Israel, and Mel Brooks' classic Western putdown, Blazing Saddles. You'll find romance in the popular French feature, And Now My Love, and in the story of a young wrestler who wants the state championship, and the girl in Vision Quest. And finally, the horror of George Orwell's nightmarish 1984. But June's just the beginning of the entertainment PRISM's got lined up for the summer. Come July, there's the premiere of the film that blends comedy with action, Beverly Hills Cop, starring Eddie Murphy. There's The Unforgettable Mask, with Cher in yet another critically acclaimed role, plus Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Jack Nicholson and Kathleen Turner as two hitmen who fall in love in Prizzi's Honor, and much, much more. PRISM in June, PRISM in July. Expect the best in entertainment and a couple of surprises, too.
He's not any other horse. He's a freak.
He came from nowhere. A long shot.
He's a bit skinny, isn't he, Harry?
Well, you don't buy horses just for their looks.
A misfit.
This is not a horse, Harry. This is a cross between a sheepdog and a kangaroo.
A total unknown.
You got a real goer this time, Harry. Harry knows his bloodlines.
His trainer pushed him to the limit.
Don't you care what happens to him? You'll kill him.
Nothing's going to happen to him.
His owner wouldn't give him a chance.
Sell him. The best price you can get.
But because one young man cared enough.
Get up. Come on.
Knew enough.
I want to try something different this morning, Cashy.
And believed enough.
If I can get him 90% fit, his heart will get him to the line.
He became a world champion.
Yes!
And when the competition learned he couldn't be beaten, they knew he had to be stopped.
You'd be surprised what people will do if they stand to lose £1 million, Harry.
I wanted to hurt a champion like Fowler.
You're putting his whole future at risk.
Harry, if you call the police, they're only going to ask why the horse is getting all these threats. You understand? Look after yourself. And your horse. it. Come on, find him.
We can't wait any longer. We've got rules. If anything catches us today, mate, it'll have to have wings.
The story of a champion who beat all the odds to become a legend. A legend called Farlap.
A radio sex psychologist.
You mean sexual things?
There she goes again.
An ex-hooker who now owns a singles bar.
Ruined too many marriages to have one of my own.
I wanted to marry you.
And an ex-mental patient who wants to marry any woman he kisses. These are the central figures in Choose Me, a film that sprung from writer-director Alan Rudolph's imagination.
Choose Me happened as a result of Carolyn Pfeiffer forming a company called Island Alive and wanting to produce a film and not having a lot of money. And it was the dream situation because I knew how much money we had first, and the co-producer, David Blocker, made a budget and a schedule before we even had a